Saurabh, introduce yourself to the board.
Sir, I am Sourabh Sahu. I am from Piparia, Madhya Pradesh. I have completed my graduation from University Institute of Technology, RGPV Bhopal in 2020 Electronics and Communication. In 2021, I have joined IIT Kharagpur, MTech in Visual Information and Embedded System, and I have completed my MTech in 2023. And from 2023 till now, I am working in Airport Authority of India as Junior Executive CNS.
Okay. So, as you are already working in Airport Authority of India, then why do you want to join NIC?
Sir, because in NIC the profile is more similar to the means of the software domain, coding and all these things, machine learning, coding and all these things, and all these subjects are familiar to me as I have studied all these subjects in my MTech. Means these are not core electronic subjects, but these subjects I have already familiar and I have done a lot of coding and I have studied all these machine learning and all these things in MTech. So my profile is way more similar to the main
Okay.
matching with those.
Okay. Very good. So, where do you want to see yourself after some 5 year of the goal?
Sir, after 5 years, I can say that I want to be a good software engineer. Means I want to contribute the what type of work, what type of projects the NIC does, like government projects that NIC do. So actually, I want to contribute in that field.
But the point is that you have done MTech from IIT Kharagpur. Okay. So, you are having very good profile in software domain, and there are a lot of software industries, and they are giving a handsome package to the MTech candidates from IITs specifically. Then why do you want to join this NIC only, and why you did not consider any software industry so far?
Sir, because as I was in MTech, so at that time during my placement, I didn't got opportunity during my placements to go in that domain. I got placed in some in the company that is actually different from all these domains. It was a research institute, and after that, I have joined Airport Authority of India just after passing from my college, and through off campus also I have tried, but I didn't able to make it. So
Okay.
that was an opportunity I got for that.
Okay, fine, fine. So, you have mentioned in your resume that you are having the knowledge of C, C++, and Python programming. So,
Yes,
what is
sir.
the basic difference between all these three programming languages from speed of execution point of view and from difficulty point of view, like for learning a new person, uh, whether C is difficult or Python is difficult to understand?
From learning point of view, sir, Python is easiest, and from speed point of view, C is the fastest language because it's more similar to the machine level language, more close to the machine learning as compared to Python.
Okay. So suppose I'm giving one example, like you want to print hello, very simple thing.
Yes.
Okay. So you want to display hello on the screen in C language, C++, and Python programming. Okay. So what will be the command that you will be using?
Sir, in C programming, first of all, we have to, in our IDE, first of all, we have to include all those library files. First command will be that. After that, we can use that printf command and that type simply that printf. Using that printf, we can print whatever we want to print. In Python programming, we have to just use the print command and in two inverted comma, we have to type and simply that will be print on the screen.
And in C++?
C++, sir, we use C out program to print.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so this is from my side. Over to Siddharth sir.
थैंक यू सर. सो सौरभ, आपके रिज्यूमे में आपने आईआईटी खड़गपुर में एक प्रोजेक्ट किया था.
Yes, sir.
That was optimality of sufficient statistics quantizers and parametric estimation. So पहले आप मुझे बता
Yes, sir.
सकते हो कि इसमें आपने क्या किया था इस पूरे प्रोजेक्ट में?
Sir, actually we use that quantization and encoding. In communication system also we study this quantizer and encoding and all these things. So we first of all I have worked upon that one research paper my guide has given to me in MTech. So I have to one method was given about the optimization of the quantization error.
Okay.
Using the sufficient statistics. So I have to implement that method first, and I have to develop my own method so that I can optimize that error further. So that means I have used one optimization function. So using that optimization function, in each iteration the error gets reduces by some percentage. So if we run that algorithm, then after each iteration my error will get reduced to some certain level. So that was my project for MTech.
So you were trying to make a quantizer with dynamic step size.
Yes, sir.
Based on statistics.
Yes, yes.
So it was based on the signals. Like if we give a different signal, the step size will change according to the signal, something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's based on sufficient statistics algorithm.
What is sufficient statistics algorithm?
Sir, sorry to say, but actually I forgot that thing. Means that was a big, some big mathematic calculation was there. So at the time of MTech, I first used remember it, but now I have not in touch with that from many times. It's long time, so that's why.
Okay, so please explain what is bias versus variance in estimation. Where does quantization error falls between bias and variance in estimation?
Sorry, sir, no idea about that.
Okay. So you also have fractal image compression project, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So can you please tell me why this fractal compression is better than JPEG in some cases?
Sir, in this fractal compression, we have basically in this image is a form of 3D matrix, right? So that 3D poly means basically the 3x3 matrix, 3D matrix in images. So for each row and each column of that array, three-dimensional array of image, we have built a polynomial and we have stored the value of polynomial in some another array. Okay. So suppose that in images of 32x32 or like 512x512 pixel. So instead of storing that 512 pixel values, we have stored certain number of polynomial coefficients, and using that polynomial coefficient, we can retrieve that pixel values. So in that way, we are actually storing very less number of data compared to storing all the 512 to 500 cross to 512 image pixels values. So instead so that was the basic idea of that the fractal image compression. So
okay. What is the difference between lossy and lossless compression?
Sir, in lossy compression, the actual value that we get after using that after retrieving that pixels from the original value, so we will get some difference between the original value and the value that we got after retrieving that values. So that is basically lossy compression. Means we are not getting the original value. In lossless compression, we actually be able to retrieve the exact value after we decompress that.
Okay, so that's all from my side.